Happy today, manifestors. Listen to me. Collective energy is one of your superpowers. And today, all I want to do is to tell you to use it. All I want to tell you to do is embrace it. All I want to tell you to do is, if you're saying or doing anything that is contrary to the truth about collective energy being one of your superpowers, cancel, clear, disconnect, disengage, purge the thought from your mind, because collective energy is one of the ways that we get further faster. It's one of the ways that we accomplish more in a shorter period of time. It is one of the ways that we defy the odds by using collective energy. So if this is your first time joining me, I'm Mercedes. And yes, you are manifesting with Mercedes. For those of you who became subscribers this past week or this week, I want you to know that I thank you. Facebook calls it subscriber. I still call it supporter, because you're supporting the work that I do, and that means a great deal to me. Listen, the blessing is the $10,000 bonus. I wish I could show it to you, but you can only access information. I can. Let me say I can. If you can, I haven't figured out how to do it. But it's some stuff you can only access information about from Facebook when you get on your laptop. So when I logged on yesterday to do some work, I saw that they have extended the $10,000 bonus, right? So I still have until May the 31st. So I'm going to keep asking, keep requesting, keep imploring you to become a subscriber and help me get this $10,000 literally free money. So the other thing I want to share with you before we jump into this collective energy is, if you have a Facebook page, not a personal page, but if you have a Facebook business page, y'all log on to the Facebook page, go to the tab that says monetization, and see if you have any eligibility to monetize your videos, monetize your posts, do collaborative partnerships, get subscribers / supporters. There's so many ways that you can monetize what you do on this social media platform. Take full advantage of it, right? You're getting paid to do what you already do. And if you love doing what you already do, that's going to inspire you to do even more of that. So log into your back office. If you don't have a Facebook page and you know somebody who does, then tell them to log into on a laptop or a desktop and go to settings and monetization and see what they might be eligible to get paid for. All right, so do that. So collective energy is extremely important, and it's one of your superpowers. The thing is, collective energy isn't something that you corral and channel and access by yourself. It is something that you have to be in agreement with other people. The problem is that we live in a day and time where you are constantly told to not let anybody know what you're doing. We live in a day and time where social media posts and memes encourage you. Social media memes encourage you to move in silence and don't tell nobody what you're doing until you're finished. We live in a time where we have been convinced that haters and naysayers and people who are against you have the ability to keep you from making manifest your dream. They have the ability to steal your idea and make it their own. Well, two things. One thing is people are doing that anyway. Like I see videos and see writings 2, 3, 4 times a week where somebody has said exactly what I have just said. Where somebody has taken something that I have said, I have taught, I have posted, and they put their spin on it. And sometimes I care. Most of the time, like I don't even care anymore, because the truth is that whatsoever it is that I have sown seed on, I'm going to reap the harvest. Whatsoever it is that I have put out to help people create a better life, I'm going to reap that exact same harvest. And I've started to look at it as if people use your stuff, whether they say your name or not. For me, I believe, I am embracing that they have simply expanded my reach. They have simply increased the harvest that I'm going to receive, because that's my seed that they're sowing. The second part to that is, y'all, you've heard me say it 100 times before. You'll hear me say it 1,000,000 times more. Ain't no, I lost my thing. Ain't no devil in hell that can keep you from what you're promised. There is no power, no principality, no ruler of darkness that can keep you from getting what you're promised. The only way that they can is if you let them into your head and you let them into your heart. The only way they get access to your thoughts is if you take in and if you embrace what they're thinking and what they're saying. But if we're training our minds, if we're managing our mindset, we don't have to contend with that anyway. But what we have to do is we have to separate ourselves from this notion that nobody is for you. Nobody's standing with you. You can't tell nobody anything. You all. That is contrary to what the word says. The word says where 2 or 3 are gathered, there am I in the midst. The word says 1 can put 1,000 to flight, 2 can put 10,000 to flight. That's collective energy. The word says where 2 or 3 are gathered, where 2 touch as agreeing, the thing is done. That's collective energy. And so the more people you have and the more people you find that will and can come in agreement with you, not just in passing, not just passively, but you engage actively with people who want to see you grow, who want to see you prosper, who want to see you expand, then you are putting collective energy to work. When people gather for prayer, that's collective energy. If any of you have ever been to a church where they are praying or they're doing deliverance, and the old folks used to tell us, look, we the old folks now, but the old folks used to tell us when prayer and deliverance is going forth, you say the name of the Lord, you plead the blood of Jesus, you get your focus on deliverance and freedom, spiritual freedom, so that the collective energy is what has the power to deliver and set free. Yeah, we know God has the ability to do all things, but be clear that when we put our minds and our mouths, the words, our focus, and our thoughts all on one thing, we bring it to pass even faster. Your power is amazing all by itself. But have you ever asked somebody to stand in agreement with you, to pray with you, and they not only said it, but they say, tell you what, every day at 12 noon, we either going to get on the phone, we going to get in the same place, or we going to make it our business that we stop and we focus and pray. You ever had people who say, I'm holding space for you? And some people holding space for you means they think about your dream. They think about your dream. They think about your goal. They give good thoughts and blessings and a positive word to that which you desire to see make manifest for your dreams and for your goals. Collective energy means the train is going down the track. Collective energy means the train is going down the track. But when I put my steam in it, and then you put your steam in it, and then my sister puts her steam in it, and then we get 10 more manifestors, 10 more believers to put their steam in it, that means we have even more positive power, positive energy that causes the train to get to the destination with much greater ease. That means when we decide we're going on a road trip, right? And we decide which amazing automobile we're going to drive. If it costs $91, y'all, I'm completely thankful. I took a picture of it. I just haven't done a post yet. So 2 days ago, I got gas and it cost, can y'all see that? $91.58 to fill up my tank. Be clear, that's a whole nother conversation, right? Can I just tell you the post? When you see it, like it. The post said, when you get what you ask for, be thankful in all that comes along with it. I asked for a new car. I asked for this car. And so instead of me griping and complaining about $91.58 to fill it up, when the thing jumped off, I said, God, I am thankful for $91.58 to fill up my gas tank. I'm thankful for exactly that. But if by chance we get ready to go on a road trip and we got to take $91.58 and it's 4 of us gonna ride in this fine automobile, $91.48 divided by 4 is $22.87. So then now the fuel that it takes us to get from point A to point B, the load is lifted off of one person, right? So now we have more left over each. So now we have more to lend to other things. So now we have more to take care of whatever other needs and or desires that may come up as we go from A to B or as we get from A to B. That's how collective energy is. If I've got 3 more people standing with me and believing with me for whatever that amazing goal is that I am moving toward, then that frees me up to be able to use my power and my energy that they're lending to the process to give it to something else. The other thing about collective energy, you all, collective energy, when I say it can cause you to go further, faster, if it's, let's just say we pushing a car, right? Together we're pushing a car. And me pushing a car by myself will take much longer than if our collective energy is pushing the car forward. So imagine that same concept in all 3 of those examples. Imagine that same concept in the power of your thoughts. Every time you think a thought, synapses in your brain fire, like literally millions, actually trillions, but millions of synapses fire in your brain. That's energy that's going forward. So now imagine me and 3 other people thinking the same thought about the same thing, thinking the same victory about the same battle, thinking the same triumph about the same race, thinking the same elevation concerning the same ascension. When our collective energy comes together, it allows us to go further and faster. So where it might normally take us 3 years to get to a place, when we've got our collective energy, our collective prayers, our collective resources, all going toward the same target, all going toward the same goal, then we're able to redeem the time. We're able to accelerate the process. We're able to do things in the spirit realm that seem impossible, and unfathomable in the earth realm. So I encourage you, and that's in addition to that being about the physical and the tangible and the measurable and the countable. You all, that is also in relation to the invisible and the immeasurable and the uncountable and the unqualifiable. When you have a group of people that's praying and believing for somebody's healing, yes, physician, heal thyself. You can speak to your own body and be healed. You can speak to your own body and see a change in your blood pressure, and see a change in your in diabetes, and see a change in a cancer diagnosis. You can speak to your own body. But when you have a collection of people who are using the power of thoughts and words, do I have to remind you that the power of death and life are in your tongue? So if the power of death and life are in your tongue, when you have multiples of people speaking together, the power is multiplied exponentially. Yes, you can speak to your business. You can speak to your entrepreneurial endeavors. You can speak to your fundraising efforts for your nonprofit or for your church. But when you have a collection of people who are thinking and speaking toward the accomplishment, toward the achievement, then the power is multiplied exponentially. And so my encouragement for you today, my admonishment for you today is find you some people who will think love and light and life and peace with you and believe it totally and completely. Find some people who will hold you and your dreams in their thoughts, and in holding you and your thoughts and your dreams in their thoughts, they are thinking of increased revenue. They are thinking of an expanded client base. They are thinking of unexpected windfalls. They are thinking of millions of dollars or hundreds of thousands of dollars or thousands, wherever your and their faith lies. But get on the same page with some people. But can we take it a step further? We often say we stand in agreement with people, right? We often will tell our good friends, I'm believing with you. We often will tell our friends, I got a good girlfriend who we've probably known each other about maybe 13, 14 years. And literally, we had a time span when we were both believing for something individually, and we were believing something for something collectively. And we literally would configure our schedule so we could get in the same room and walk the floors, either of my house or her house, and pray for the specific. And yes, we both saw what we wanted and desired made manifest. Could we have done it without each other? Absolutely. We've done it for years without each other. But the fact that we came together to do it, I'm certain that we saw it faster and exponentially more. Same good girlfriend. If she has a specific goal in her entrepreneurship, and she does, and I have a specific goal in my entrepreneurship, and I do, we're manifesting text buddies. We text each other that number back and forth. We text each other that sales amount back and forth. We hold each other in good thoughts. We pray for each other. We are intentional about seeing made manifest in our own lives as well as in the other person's life that which we want. I have a specific thing that I am focused on, giving energy and thought to, working on. And my sister asked me about 3 weeks ago. She said, what can I be writing for you? What affirmation can I write on your behalf? What declaration can I speak on your behalf? What empower play can I do on your behalf? Y'all, get you some people who will speak over your goal and dream. Get you some people who will write affirmations and declarations over your. And be clear, for those of you who say I ain't got nobody, go find somebody. There is somebody exactly like you who is in need of, in desire of somebody who will stand with them and manifest with them, who will believe with them. And then when it comes to pass, they will celebrate. Get you somebody who you say every day for the next 30 days, we're going to write money flows to me easily and effortlessly. And this money flows to me easily and effortlessly is for X amount of dollars for you to pay off your house. And it's for X amount of dollars for me to reach my next tax bracket goal. Whatsoever your goal is, get somebody who will stand in agreement with you. And if you say you have nobody, right? If you say you have nobody, if you say you don't know where to find somebody, then that's what you need to start speaking out and calling forth. Call forth somebody who will stand in agreement with you. Ask for it to be revealed unto you. Somebody who will think and speak and write and imagine you for them and them for you. That which will help you to reach whatsoever your goal is, personal, professional, spiritual, physical, or financial. But having that collective energy, you all, having the focus with you and other people, sending out the positive thoughts, standing on the promises of God, intentionally utilizing all of the power to tread on serpents and scorpions, the power to obtain wealth, the power of death and life that is in the tongue, intentionally using those powers, right? Not just talking about them, but actually using them. I was in here, like I'm in my workspace, right? But I was looking for a notebook to jot down some notes on, and like every notebook that's currently right here in front of me, like it's full of thoughts and notes and affirmations and declarations and specific dollar amounts, either that I'm manifesting or that I have already manifested. Things that I have identified that I want or that I said I wanted and that I acquire. Why? Because I am intentional about using my power. So I'm encouraging you today, make a decision to be intentional about using your power and find somebody who you can practice and play with this collective energy. Activate your superpower by coming together with somebody. And if you don't have somebody, you begin to speak and call forth the person or the people who will stand in agreement with you, who will write with you, who you will speak over the dollar amount they want, and they will speak over the dollar amount you want, who you will speak over the house they want, and they will speak over the house you want, who you will speak over the ministry partnerships they want, and they will speak over the collaborative business partners that you want. Whatsoever it is you desire in your existence, y'all, you don't have to wait to see what happens. You have to say what happens. You say what happens, and then you find somebody and stand in agreement with somebody who stands in agreement with you. That will allow your superpower to be used every single day of the week. Be clear. Collective energy is a superpower. You make the decision today to use it and to use it all the days of your life. And know with great certainty that as you use it, you will see your life shift, you will see it elevated, and you will see what you have created and what you have manifested. You will see it sustained. This I'm certain of. This I am certain of, because I have seen it, I have used it, I have done it, and I have experienced it. And you can too. And you can too. All right. Love y'all. Be sure to follow this page so that you know when I go live. Be sure to share this conversation about collective energy with the people. Hey, how about that? How about share this video on collective energy with people who you would like to stand in agreement with and who you would like to stand in agreement with you. And hold each other accountable. Like your thoughts and words propel them, and their thoughts and words propel you. If you can be the catalyst, you can be the springboard, you can be the fuel in the engine that allows somebody else to get where they desire to be, do it. Do it by using all of your power, but specifically use this collective energy that is your superpower and use it every single day of the week for them and for you. All right, share it. Love y'all. See you soon.